You are being watched.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back to watch Person of Interest,
Yes.
Claire. It's been about 2 months for us, which I joked at the time. You gotta
Yeah.
wait 6 months.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's
nearly
2 months.
have. Yeah.
So, here we are. This is Season 1, Episode 11. Mm-hmm. Jesus, so we're getting there. Still not halfway. This is called Super.
Ooh,
Yeah. Are you super?
I'm always super.
Oh, cool. This aired on the 12th of January, 2012. So this did air a month after the last episode. So I said
Yeah.
it was a mid-season break. In England, though, I think we had to wait a couple months. More than... I feel like it was like 5-6 months. I may have exaggerated, I don't know. But it's directed by Stephen Williams and written by David Slack, who wrote the episode Judgment, which is a really good episode with the judge and his kid.
Yeah.
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 So there we go. So last time there were 4 numbers,
Yeah.
which we found out they found money in a car. But in the end, we got an overarching story with Reese and Agent Snow.
Yes.
Of the
Because he
CIA.
obviously ghosted.
Yes.
He's a ghost now, but they were after him still because they knew he was out there somewhere, and they found him.
Bless me.
Yeah. I forgot how traumatic that last episode
Yeah.
was. So traumatised by it. And
She-
just like, I
Carter-
wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
And then when I was like, what was the last episode?
Yeah,
You're
then
like,
I-
how have you forgotten? It all just
Carter
got
saw
flooded
his
back.
face, met
Yeah,
him.
Carter knows
saw
who he is.
Finch as well.
Yeah.
Let them go.
He was shot,
He's
wasn't
been
he?
shot twice in
And he
the
was in-
stomach, in the leg.
Yeah, and he was in Finch's car. That's how it ended.
What happened?
I don't know. That's how it ended.
Should we get on with it?
Yes!
Let's do it. Full reaction is in the description. We're watching on Amazon Prime. You need your own copy. But come back for the discussion after that if you watch it. Thank you. Let's do it.
The coroner.
Oh.
Oh, that's probably how he's gonna. It's insider knowledge, isn't it? Take him to someone because they're medical people, aren't they? Regardless of where they are.
Your name is Farouk Madani. You were the best surgeon in Najaf.
Jeez.
Stitch him up. No questions asked. And you can be a doctor again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get you sorted, mate.
Do you think Finch was prepared?
Oh, Finch knows everyone, doesn't he?
Is it
I
creepy?
feel like you're being watched.
NYPD, come out of there!
Is there a problem, detective?
Oh, friend.
You know, I was really surprised he was able to slip away. Watching someone night and day, you never know what you'll dig up.
Threatening a police officer is against the law, Mr. Snow.
So was lying to a federal agent.
He's got you there, I think.
Well. Yeah, but she did. Well, she kind of did help him get away, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because she could have done something.
I mean, if she wasn't there, though, he still would have slipped away.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Damn.
This guy's his partner. And it turns out I've had his cell phone number for weeks now.
Wow.
Typical.
Yeah, use my computer to do my reports, too.
Hi, detective.
Oh.
We're going back.
Oh, this song, man. I love this song. Oh.
He had a yellow square.
Who did? Finch.
Yeah.
If Congress knew about this machine you're building, you would go to jail.
I don't suppose they'd let us be cellmates.
We need... What's this?
It's progress.
9 digits?
You work in intelligence. Figure it out.
9 digits.
Is that a social security number?
For once, I'd like you to handle one of these meetings while I lurk in the shadows.
They're both.
You couldn't lurk if you tried.
That number we gave her better pan out.
I don't know. But the machine does.
So they're both yellow. So yellow means someone who's aware of the machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Not just step. I mean, it's just one of those things people say. I'm the super. Name is Trask. I tell you that already?
Twice.
I guess I'm getting old. It seems like yesterday I was partying till dawn down in Miami.
I really
Was going
recognise
to
him.
6 nightclubs down there. How'd you wind up in that chair?
I had a rough night.
Okay. So the keys. The name is. No.
Seems nice.
Yeah, seems friendly enough.
She all right? Not that I don't share your concern for the woman who tried to hand you over to the CIA. She could let us go. Just keep an eye on her for me for a while I'm resting up. About that. I'm not here to rest, am I? I'm afraid the machine waits for no man. It's super.
Super.
Let me guess. No nightclubs, no mansions, no pet tigers. Mr. Trask seems to have a vivid imagination. Don't you have anything to unpack? I just light. Any idea what the threat is? How many people in the building? 241. So 241.
Jesus.
Or
Lovely.
maybe just one. And off-the-books sales of untraceable handguns. Trask might be planning to kill somebody.
Oh my.
Yeah, because you forget it can be the opposite way around, don't you? You instantly think, oh god, he's going to die, but it's like, actually, no, he might.
Could go for someone, yeah.
Near as we can tell, catching up on paperwork. She's not using her computer or phones.
A little housewarming gift.
So you're getting pals.
Thanks. Want to try it out? I'm good for now. You'll thank me later.
I like their relationship.
We're going to hack his Wi-Fi. We're going to hack all of them. System and laptop on the network.
Oh, wow.
We got eyes everywhere.
Machine. I suppose. If one apartment building were the entire world.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Well, Lily seems to be dating Rick, and Amber in 714 is healthy. Go on,
Don't get distracted.
We need to do some legwork. Right.
Switching the roles.
Yeah.
This kind of
Could be interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Trask, I'm having a bit of a problem.
I'll be right there.
Just like having a nice relaxing evening,
Yeah.
and they've just ruined it.
Hopefully he hid the hammer, because it's a bit obvious.
Yeah.
I've planted the cameras, Mr. Reese.
Looks like somebody went at us with a hammer.
Well, about that.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
I doubt if he's just a collector of bullets. Finch, he's in the courtyard, headed your way. He's obsessed with her.
Someone's been caught.
Did you get out of there?
What the hell? Hey!
Take the east stairs up. Feel like a rat in a maze. How do you put up with this?
Doug, I caught a guy breaking in.
Hey. What was that security guard doing in that apartment?
He's the thief.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Doug knows you're not the thief.
Doug, is he up there? Have you found him yet?
Forget you saw me and I'll forget I saw you.
I'm gonna check the next floor.
He's not on 2.
Oh, it's a nice little
Nice,
coincidence.
yeah. Was so well timed.
Yeah.
As per everything usually is.
Armed, has a dangerous fixation on Lily, and he just chased me up 3 floors. Safe to say he's our perpetrator.
Oh. Back we go.
Oh,
I like we're getting more.
yeah.
What the hell?
We have company.
Sorry to pop up unannounced, Nate. Remember Deputy Director Weeks?
The 9 digits you gave us are the social security number of a man named Gordon Kurzweil. He's one of ours. He arranges to sell 26 pounds of weapons-grade uranium to the Iranian government.
Jeez.
So I guess the number panned out.
I was literally going to
What I
say
need you
that.
explain to me is, how does some damn computer program spot a traitor when federal agents couldn't?
Not a clue. It's a black box.
And if we want to direct this machine at a specific target?
No need. It already watches every target.
Control or modify. That only feeds us intel when it feels like it?
It's the most trustworthy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry.
Why don't you just focus on your computer, Mr. Ingram, and leave the
She
constitution
changed
Yeah.
yellow.
to us? Because I'm a citizen, too. you're going to be supplying crippled software, maybe we need to revisit the question of price.
Why don't you tell him the price negotiated, Alicia?
He's building the machine for $1 US.
$1. Can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. Oh.
Why is he now red?
It said threat to system.
He's gonna kill him, isn't he?
That gave me chills.
'Cause we
Seeing
know
the
that
machine looking and changing.
We know that guy's dead though, don't we?
I don't
What guy?
Like his partner.
We saw a statue of him,
Yeah,
right?
well,
Yeah.
something's obviously.
This is very nice work, Mr. Reese. Well, I have used a computer before. You can't get video from her. I'm getting pretty good at this thing.
Yes, I'm sure the CIA will be deeply impressed when they shoot you.
Just Trask comes at you, put your fingers straight out like this and strike at his eyes.
Poke him in the eyes? That's your technique?
That's your technique. And if that isn't, you can always stick your thumb, jam it in his eye socket, and twist till you hit his brain.
Stop.
I really hope he pokes someone in the eye now this episode.
Yeah.
He's gonna find the camera, isn't he? That's already there.
Mr. Reese, there's already a camera here.
Yeah.
Trask has been watching her every move.
A little creepy. Although they're watching people, so, you know. Oh, imagine being
So
followed
weird.
all the time.
So obviously following as well. That
Yeah,
you're like,
I
what
mean,
do you
that's-
think she's gonna do?
I think that's her point, though. They're trying to intimidate her.
Sir, NYPD, I need your jacket now.
You're requisitioning my jacket?
She's too good.
She is.
Queens, corner 45th.
Gave them the slip.
Easy as that.
Yeah.
Did you receive the package I sent? Our friend's prints are on it.
I need you to throw the CIA off his trail. Take a road trip, Detective.
Connecticut's nice this time of year.
Turns out there used to be a Mrs. Trask.
Used to.
She disappeared 13 years ago.
That's suspicious, isn't it?
Family in Boca
Tending
Raton.
those roses well, isn't she?
Not in Boca.
Can you just throw these away for me?
Yeah, sure. Bouquet of roses.
Well.
That's suspicious.
This is where your trail ends, Burdette.
It's gonna be him, isn't it?
Her face. She's like, really?
You're wasting your time, Detective. I falsified the location data this morning.
I want answers. I need to know what you do.
Turn around, Detective.
He was there the whole time?
He falsified it, but then he went there anyway.
Oh, well, he's there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where he probably wanted to work out what she wanted
Yeah.
to begin with before
Yeah.
saying, I'm right behind you.
When I was 9 years old, my brothers decided I needed to learn to swim, so they tossed me into the deep end of the pool. Took a few minutes, but I figured it out. Do you see that man, Detective?
Oh, good chills.
Lost his house, and his wife left soon after. Derek Watson is about to be involved in a violent crime. I don't know what exactly, but believe me, something is gonna happen.
You can't know that.
Sorry to toss you into the deep end.
This whole scene's giving me chills. Like,
What is happening?
Hey, what's the name of the bank that took his house?
Fruit Prime Mortgage.
Well,
John Dalton. Is this for an open homicide?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
that was a slightly different red.
yeah.
And a New York cop gave you the slip. Well, I know she's not in here, guys.
True.
Where the hell have you been?
Now you know how I feel.
Emma's headed home. Is it safe for her there?
I'm watching Trask right now.
Why is he digging up?
And I'm not sure she's his target. I think Trask might be after Rick. I'd say now he's digging a grave.
Trask gets rid of the boyfriend and has Lily all to himself.
Staring at screens all day.
I'd rather be doing that than trudging around half of Manhattan.
It's really
Half of
interesting.
mine to spot
Yeah,
cab
the
fare.
role reverse.
Yeah.
Finch, I think Trask is making his move tonight.
To stay away from Lily.
The car.
What are you doing?
I can be there in 5.
He's gonna
Gotta
set the
be
fire
blown.
alarm
It's
off.
too late.
You got some kind of pathetic old man crush here, Trash? You're not her boyfriend, and you're not her hero.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Damn janitor. It's just an aside.
Close call.
Is
the building on fire?
Wow, someone nearly just got shot.
Yeah.
She's been inside my apartment.
Jeez.
He's terrorizing her. I want Trask out of the building tonight.
Creepy, innit?
It is really. It's probably not even him. I don't know. There's probably like not just him, or
Oh.
Mr. Hayes.
there's always a twist in this program.
Well, then I'm going to ask you to leave.
Actually, you're the one who'll be leaving.
No, I would never.
I know about the gun, Trask, and I know you were ready to kill her boyfriend tonight.
He is not her boyfriend. Please. I love this job. And I do care for Lily, but not like that.
It's the penthouse, isn't it?
Didn't you like the flowers, babe? You know you don't want me to leave.
Mr. Reese, we're gonna need a little help.
Told you there was gonna be. It's
It
always
took
a
you long
twist
enough.
in this.
It took you long enough.
Always a twist.
You don't mean that.
Please. This has to stop. The phone calls, the flowers.
You're such a tease.
You made me share a cab with you, and then you followed me all night.
I'm just trying to help you, sweetie. I could do so much for you in this town. Make you executive chef.
I don't want to work for you. I just want you to leave.
The
He's
super
very
told me to stay
creepy.
away.
He is.
Did you tell him about us? Did you lie and say you don't love me? And why would you want to hurt me like that, baby? Would you like it if I hurt you?
No!
All of it I've done is look out for you, Lily. And it's time you showed a little gratitude.
Let her go, Mr. Morris.
Yes.
I believe I told you to leave her alone.
Jeez.
But yeah, he could be the one that's gonna
No.
die, and it's gonna be him.
It's alright, it's 3 on 1.
Well, 2.5.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He's like 2 people normally, so yeah, we're calling the person. You know all those stitches that are probably healing?
Yeah.
Go, fall through the window.
Oh.
That was an unfortunate end to that one, wasn't it?
Wow. A little unfortunate.
Break-in at a veterinary clinic in northern Connecticut. Reese's printer on a prescription bottle found at the scene.
And if Ernie hadn't shown up when he did,
That wasn't nothing. Should have seen some of the guys they sent after me back in Miami. You do not want to mess around with the Cuban mafia. Easy. Sorry, sir.
I think I've just realised what he's in.
You know, his name isn't Ernest Trask. It's Ernesto Machado. He used to own 6 nightclubs in Miami.
A pet tiger.
He was telling the truth.
It was all true.
The part about it.
How'd you find all that out?
I'm good with computers.
Be honest, Finch. There is no machine, is there? It's just you.
I'll be ready when the next number comes.
Funny you should mention that.
It's always numbers.
It is. This is it's edging up for some.
Good! Drop it. It's all right. NYPD, everything's under control.
It's like, how slick was that? It didn't even like. It's gonna be him going, "You found him."
That, Detective Carter, is what we do.
I just love that line. It's so good. It's so good.
So we're going back again.
You want me to pop the hood? November 2002. A gas station receipt. 18 of them. Kurzweil stopped there every third Thursday of every even month, even if he'd filled up the day before. On 3 of his 18 visits, this SUV was present 2 hours before. The dead drop. The SUV was registered to the wife of a Turkish oil executive that paid for plane tickets used by an Iranian suspect in the bombing of a Jewish community center in Buenos Aires in 1994. The thinnest thread connects Kurzweil and his contact, and the machine could see it. It knew, and it was right.
It's crazy.
It does this all the time. To all of us? Terrifying. It's probably a good thing that you're the only other person that will ever see how this machine works. When it's complete, I'll encrypt the OS so completely that no computer on Earth will ever crack it. Does it bother you? No one will ever know. It's the way it has to be sure. Denton Weeks has spent the last 6 months trying to tunnel into the machine by way of the NSA feed. He's failed, but he'll keep trying. The machine told me. You talk about that thing like it's alive.
Shh. It can hear you.
Oh, got chills, man. It's so good.
Ingram Nathan.
Oh my god. Possible threat.
Earphones out, so I can't hear anything.
I got chills for that whole last part. So that was episode 11 of Person of Interest Season 1. What did you think of that one?
I really liked it. We're seeing more and more of the machine.
Yes, so like I said right at the end of the reaction, is that whole scene gave me chills because, I don't know, just hearing more about the machine and getting more background, and it's setting up a lot that's going to come, and hearing what they say, it's just, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it's also, like you said, it was a really good episode because their roles were reversed.
Yeah. There's a lot about this episode that was good. So there was finding out more about the machine.
Yeah.
Their roles were reversed, and the good twist throw off of the whole story with Trask.
Yes, and Carter's learning.
And
what
Carter
they do.
learning about the machine. Really good episode.
Not quite the machine though. But
Well,
they're just
learning about
what.
That detective is what we do.
Yeah.
So good. But. So we started off seeing Finch taking Reese to a morgue and finding Furyk Malini, I believe his name was, who was a surgeon. However, in America could not afford it because he was sending money back.
Couldn't afford to get the license or something.
Yeah. So Finch just dropped a load of money on the desk because we know he's rich, and he was like, fix him, no questions asked, and you can be a surgeon again.
Yeah, and he was like, hell yeah!
Yeah. So,
and then they went into a...
like I said, do you think he was prepared for that? Do you think he had like a...
Oh, he's prepared for everything.
Yeah. I imagine so, just in case.
Or if anything, he's got spots. He's the type of character that you imagine he has little like drop spots around that he obviously had Reese in his car.
Yeah.
And then would just pull up somewhere, grab the money that he'd...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like little safety places, like safe houses that...
Or he was waiting for it, I don't know.
Because otherwise he's just driving around with that money in his car all the time, which we know from a previous episode that's not a good thing to do.
But as well as that, like they've both also mentioned about how one day they'll probably both end up dead. Fincher said that. So he's probably prepared. Yeah. So
but he gets him a nice apartment.
Yeah, got him a nice apartment. Turns out he wasn't just there to rest, though.
No, the next number was a super in the apartment.
Yeah, what was his name?
Trask.
Ernest Trask.
Yeah.
Yep, he was the super there, the janitor. He said he used to party in Miami and had a mansion and owned 6 clubs and had a tiger, and they were like, nah, none of that's true. None of it's true. So that was a good throw off to show that he's lying.
Yeah. They started surveilling every single
person in the building.
Yeah.
I like the thing where Reese was like, "Oh, I like the machine," and he's like, "Yeah, if the building was the whole world."
Yeah.
Which is scary, but
But there was one woman they couldn't get onto her Wi-Fi because her password changed every day.
Lily, who we saw a couple we saw quite a lot of interactions with Ernie and everyone in the building.
Yeah. And they thought that there was some... Well, no, they didn't actually, because they Finch went down and, well, Reese broke the sink to get him
Ernie
up.
to come up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Finch snuck in his room
to see if there was anything there. Found the bullets to the gun because we found out that he had a gun.
Yeah.
And then
pictures of her,
which then made them think that he's
obsessed with her, stalking her. Yeah. They found a camera in her room.
Yeah.
Which was encrypted.
Yeah.
So it all kind of pointed towards him being a creepy stalker guy. She received flowers at her work. She didn't want. She looked upset. She getting texts. Yeah. Did you suspect it was him, Rick Morris, her boyfriend?
No, not really.
It's a very good throw off.
It
I mean,
is.
like you said when we got towards
I was like,
it,
this is
right before it happened. You're like,
they like to do a twist.
Yeah. It's not always as straightforward, but I really like the way they did it because, like, even if you, like, they had the whole he's lying and he had the gun and the pictures, but I mean, it's a very good way to throw you off because he's just looking out for her in the end, and you could kind of tell from the beginning when he was saying hello to everyone, he was a very friendly guy, and he even said it when he said to Reese, he was like, "Oh, you know my name," and he was like just talking about himself and asking him stuff. And he seemed like a nice guy, but they did a good job of throwing you off.
Yes,
but then if you rewatch it again, you're like, "Oh yeah, he's just a nice guy."
Yep. And also the fact that his wife had gone missing, so they started to think that he'd murdered his wife. Sort of thing.
Yeah. But in the end, it turns out he was a good guy.
Yeah.
He was Ernest Machado, I think they said. He was a club owner in Miami. And he had a tiger, he had a yacht, he had everything. He had a wife. But the wife couldn't... Yeah, he was put into...
Witness protection because he was
a
witness.
Against the Cuban mafia. Yeah. So...
And his wife couldn't not affin the mansions and stuff. So
she's a gold digger.
Yeah, so she moved in with her family.
Yeah, there we go. So... really cool. I enjoyed it. We had other few things like the that threw us off, like with because we didn't know who he was after at first.
Oh, the roses! The roses got delivered to the restaurant as he was tending the roses.
And he's digging a grave. It looked like, but he's probably just digging a hole for more flowers or something.
Yeah.
But you also had like little bits like the landlord wasn't happy with him.
Yeah.
You had the security guard was looking for like a jewelry thief, which kind of threw stuff off.
Which was him.
Yeah, just turned out to be him. But yeah, it all led to...
But it's like I said to you as well, I said, I always, whenever a number instantly comes up, I'm like, oh no, what's going to happen to them?
But
and
they
you
could be
instantly
bad.
think, it's the twist.
Yeah.
Which he was down to be bad, because he was going to shoot him.
They fought, yeah.
No, but he was going to shoot him.
Yeah, he was.
But Reese stopped the shooting because he set off a fire
But wasn't going to
alarm.
actually shoot him, because I think he even went to say at one point, like, I think he was going to say, well, I feel like
he had the gun in his hand.
Yeah, I don't know if he was going to hurt him or threaten him.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. Maybe he was. We saw him with the gun, but was he loading the gun with bullets? He had bullets, so who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was basically that story. Turns out he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there we go. It's interesting, like we said, Reese sitting on the computers doing the hacking, and I like their relationship a lot. I said, like, their discussions, and like Reese trying to tell him how to defend himself, poking him in the eye, and he hit the brain, and yeah.
There's also nice, like, Reese being like, how do you do this?
Yeah.
And then also going, I think you're actually the machine. That the machine doesn't exist, it's you.
Yeah. So, and we saw, he did say that at the end, yeah. But we've had evidence contrary to that because we've been seeing flashbacks about it. So, you know. What was I going to say? I like their relationship as well, where Finch is quite very caring of him. He seems like with use the pillow, and he bought him a house because he said he didn't want. Well, he bought him the apartment to live in for now because he didn't want him in hotels. So we've got a kind of answer of where he's been. So yeah, but that was that story, the main story, really. Other than that, we had Carter's continuing story.
Yeah,
where she's hiding from the CIA. Well, being stalked by the CIA.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a nice parallel with him stalking Lily, and she's being stalked.
She
by
managed
the CIA.
to get away.
Yeah, just requisitioning some guy's jacket. Yeah, but yeah, she got away. She tracked down.
Yep, the number.
Burton was his name.
Yep.
Was it that he used?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's when he just told him the person that they were going to be involved in a violent crime.
Yeah, I like the story of when I was 9 years old, my brothers pushed me into the deep end, into the water. I couldn't swim.
Took me a few minutes, but I figured it out.
And he's like, sorry to push you in the deep end, but that guy's going to be involved in a violent crime.
And then he just rings at the instant, like, that's what we do.
Yeah, I love this episode for that scene. It's so good. Just her realising that, he did know she was going to be in a violent crime. How? So where do you think that will go from there? Will she question more?
She'll question. Like, it's the curiosity, isn't it?
Do you think she'll
probably
help
have
them?
Maybe, but there'll be an element of respect on what they're doing.
They're.
But she'll also want to know how. How did you even know that was going to happen?
Yeah.
Because you're predicting the future, aren't you?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Talking of predicting the future, we got more of the machine's story.
And he turned into a threat, Nathan did.
Yeah. Well, we first saw 2005 with a woman named Alicia. We saw Finch jogging in the background. And watching. Yeah.
Yep.
And he gave her a number, a social security number, and that was the beginning of that. And we saw Weeks was his name, government guy in charge. He seemed a bit like Nathan said, I wouldn't want someone like him in charge of it.
Yeah.
But did you think they'd be like selling the machine for money? Because they made it for $1.
Yeah.
$1 whole. I mean, I guess Finch doesn't need the money. He didn't make the money from the machine. Then. He had it before. So, yeah, $1 for the machine. Which the guy said, well, I can't argue with that. You're giving me a crippled system, but $1 is...
Yeah.
I really like that scene. Like, Nathan's like, do you want to tell him how much the offer is?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's really interesting that we got the behind the scenes of how it connected.
Yeah.
It's like he went to this place every 3 weeks, once every 3 weeks on the even month.
Yeah, you kind of saw how the machine works out, how it pieces the like you said, it's
how
just
the
a
sausage is
small
made.
thread. Small thread.
Smallest thread, and it saw everything. I mean, a human may be able to do that.
Yeah,
but it'll take a lot more work and a lot. They didn't even know to look for the guy.
Yeah, but it's like Nathan.
But the machine sees it.
Yeah, he seemed. Because he was like, wait, it could do this to any of us. That's
it's
quite
doing
terrifying.
That to any of us.
Yeah, but that's why he's like, that's quite scary sort of thing. So
Yeah.
it's like, has he got something that he's hiding?
Yeah. That's
That
why
could
the
link.
machine at the end was a bit like, potential threat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked how, during the discussion with Weeks and Alicia,
The colours changed.
Like her colour, they changed to yellow as they
Yeah.
were aware of the machine, which is, the thing we've said about. And then he's changed to red, full red.
Yeah.
When he's a threat to the system, it said.
Yeah.
Which he's been trying to hack it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what do you think someone like that could do with that power? If they had the open machine, what would they do?
Don't know.
They could do anything,
Yeah.
right? They could ask it to look for anything and do anything.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Whereas the system
Use
now...
it the opposite.
Yeah, the system now scans everything and looks at things and then points you in the direction of something. You only get the number. It's not like... And you don't even know if they're good or bad, so it's not even pointing the finger, really. It's just kind of saying, look over here.
Yeah.
But we saw the machine was still open at that point.
Yes.
He was looking into it. But they're the only two who will ever know what it looks like. What do you think of that whole concept of being a black box of...
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like how he's like, should we open the bonnet?
Yeah.
As a reference of look what's going on inside.
See what's happening, yeah. I really love that we got more backstory to the machine, because it's been a little while.
It has,
But yeah, it was really cool. And I really like this episode a lot. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Everything, like we said, the twist of the main story.
Oh, you had a little bit of Fusco in there as well,
Yeah, a
didn't
little
you?
bit of Fusco. He went off to... I hear Connecticut's nice this
Yeah.
time of the year. So he went off, trying to throw them off the trace. That's pretty cool.
And they left, didn't they?
Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that was pretty much the episode. So where do you think it go from here? Do you think we'll get more info on the machine?
Probably, and
next
Carter.
time?
Carter.
Do you think this will all happen next time, or do you think it'll probably be...
I feel like there might be a bit more of Carter learning a bit more next time.
Possibly, yeah.
Because I feel like her character's very driven.
Yes,
So she might not learn the questions, or learn the answers, but she'll be definitely trying to find the answers at least.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you think of Reese? Seems very protective of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Please just check on her for me," and he was like, "What, the person who tried to get you like killed by the CIA?" Like, and he was like, "She let us go." Well, handed us into the CIA. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
We're not quite halfway, but we kind of are, because there's 23 episodes, so just under. But yeah, we'll be back next time. Long gap to wait to see Reese getting fixed up, won't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we'll be watching more soon. We won't have to wait as long, but there we go. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't think there was anything else that was mentioned. No, yeah. But next time on the channel will be The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And yeah, there we go. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.